Well, hello everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome to another episode of Open Mouse Podcast with
Yes,
your host here,
indeed.
Professor Jazz. And we got, of
Mm-hmm.
course, my co-host here, Dr. Scorpio, and our special guest,
You know
to
what time
Trigger
it
right
is.
here. So welcome
We in
everyone.
here.
How you guys doing tonight?
We
I'm
chilling,
doing
man.
pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? We made it to another one. It's Thursday. We almost to that Friday. Some of y'all
Mhm.
already had Friday. And you know it's gonna be a
It's
good
Friday
weekend.
Eve.
We in here, man.
We definitely
That's
is in this
right.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got my bull. You know what I'm saying? Start fucking with these damn bulls. I
Okay.
got my, you know what I'm saying? Got my party pack. You know what I'm saying? See, I got my
Right,
Fronto.
right,
See, I got my
Okay.
Fronto
We're
game.
getting a
I
right,
ain't
little
playing
bit
right.
no
of
games.
okay, a
I
little
ain't
bit
playing no
right
games.
tonight.
Hey, man.
We're
Hey, let
gonna
me
see
tell
what we
niggas
do
off the rip,
tonight.
man. Let me make an announcement, man. I'm officially, you know what I'm saying? I'm only smoking Frontos. That's it.
Let's
Like,
go, man.
Really?
ain't nothing else.
And why
That's
you
it. Like,
decide that?
well, because man, it's important to know. Like, I've always, you know, what I'm saying, fucked with Frontos, but like, I needed a new experience. Like, I've been on, I was on like the woods, real heavy, man, just wood,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I don't know what made me pick up these Frontos again, but I picked up these damn Frontos again. Changed my life all over again. So I
There
can't
you
go
go.
wrong. So Jazz, you know what I'm saying? Bro is cool. He on the raws. I'll leave him alone. But you,
I gotta learn how to roll one of those.
Yeah.
Maybe once
but
I
you, but
know how
you,
to roll.
I'm gonna teach you. You want me to teach you? You see,
Yeah,
it's
once you
elite. This
guys
is
come
real.
to Vegas, I need
You
you
want
to
to?
teach me. I want to go ahead and learn how
I
to
got
roll
you.
one of those.
I got you. I'm gonna put you on. I got you, bro. Down there throwing a little bit of this and that J. You can throw a little bit of this and that J. Get
That's a
you.
fact.
How you feeling?
Yeah,
Like
that's right.
how
That's
you
a
up and
fact.
jumping and shit? How you rocking and rolling and shit? Like fuck that. Niggas
Yeah,
out ready for
yeah.
action and shit, bitch. Hey, whole
We
time
in here.
we standing on business, man. Hey, and it's a party situation all
Let me
the
step out
time.
and get this pizza
We
right quick, man.
get
All right
oh, it's
then.
munchie
Oh, he's
season.
getting some pizza. He did
Munchie
say that he was
season.
getting some pizza.
Yeah, man. I love pizza, man. Like honestly though,
So,
it's
what are
been
your
so
favorite
long.
toppings, Dr. Scorpio, on a pizza?
On a pizza, pussy, preferably.
No, pizza.
That's what I
Not
said.
pussy, pizza.
My favorite topping is pussy on the pizza. That's what I said.
Well, you could go ahead and
That's what
put
I
a
said.
slice of pizza, but what do you want on your toppings on the pizza to
Nah,
add to
all
that
jokes
pizza?
aside, right? Nah, I mean, I like a lot of different shit. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like I'm open minded to my palate, man, so I don't really be tripping about shit like that. But I do like the veggies on my shit. I really love chicken and bacon on my shit. I love steak on my shit. You know, they
Actually,
got this
yeah.
new, you know, hey, they got the new shit popping right now, man.
What
Um,
new shit?
they got the new shit popping right now with the fucking oh gosh, what is it? Like they do all type of shit right now. Like they got stuffed crust this and stuff this and all this
Oh
crazy
yeah,
shit.
yeah, stuffed crust.
It's all type of ridiculous shit they got going on. But I,
Yeah,
you know,
try to
you
go
can
ahead and
keep,
add more things. Yeah.
yeah, you know. But I mean, even out, you ever fuck with the Alfredo on the pizza? The Alfredo sauce,
No,
like on a
no,
flatbread. Oh man, you
no.
sleeping, sleep.
Really? I
I'm gonna
gotta
put you
try
on.
it.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put you on. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Yeah, the
look. Oh,
Alfredo
he's
on the
back.
pizza
So what
crazy.
kind of
Yes,
pizza did you
sir. We're back.
get?
Man, I got meat lovers, man. You know what I'm saying? From a little Dubai spot. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
You
that sounds like
know,
a fire. That's like a
Hey,
fire.
meat
little late
lover.
night, little late night. You know what I'm saying? Munchies, you dig? You know how it
Oh,
go.
Yeah, gang.
shit.
That's a fact, gang.
I like that meat lovers too. I like that sausage though.
Hey man,
Mm-hmm.
salute. I do love a good. That's what I was saying, man. Like I think my go-to, if we gonna say a go-to, if I'm going,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. I gotta get the Chicago style. I'm getting Chicago style.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm getting ground beef in that motherfucker. You feel me? I'm getting some steak, and that's gonna be layered. Your protein is gonna be layered. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then I got my dairy, I got the cheese right there, and I'm gonna layer it with
Yeah.
that sauce. Whole time, if you wanna act a fucking fool with it, you gonna layer it with that Alfredo.
You
If you
know,
really want to
Chicago,
act a fool,
they famous for what? The deep dish.
that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, bro. That deep dish,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Layer proteins, put that fucking cheese on there, yo, veggies and shit. You put that fucking
Mm-hmm.
sauce, that Alfredo, man, going, oh man, could make you slap a bitch for real, like she owe you something. Like you got a problem with this bitch. That's how crazy. That's how foolish you gonna feel. Telling you right now. Plus, a
That's
motherfucker like me,
true.
man, I be in the kitchen. G, I all whole time. Man, let me stop playing. I be in the motherfucking kitchen. You hear me?
You
Y'all,
need a
you
whole
know,
kitchen.
you got to keep. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And you
true
got,
because you can go ahead and be very creative with the pizzas. So
dude. I be all over it, man. It don't matter what it is. Like, actually, me, at my crib, we like to experience shit. We don't like to just do any old motherfucking thing. I like to cook.
hmm
I like to, bring different elements of culture, especially indigenous culture, in the crib. So we
yeah,
doing, if we might be on Mexico, you know what I'm saying, this week. Some next week we might be on India. We doing some Indian dishes. I
right.
might be on Vietnam the next week. Vietnamese shit. I might be on some Thai shit the next week after that. Like
Yeah,
whatever. That's how niggas feeling. That's just what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't limit
right.
myself. Like I like to experience shit. But to be honest, my favorite foods, you should know this already. Matter of fact, Jazz, take a guess. What you think my favorite food is? Like a
Chicken
nigga go to
Alfredo.
food.
I don't know.
That's a good one. That's a good one. When I was younger, that was it. And then it's funny you said
Oh,
Alfredo, right? Yeah, that's my
yeah,
go-to, the Alfredo.
yeah,
The Alfredo is my go-to. You know why?
yeah. That's what you
You know
say when
why?
you say Alfredo sauce. Like, oh, he must
Yeah.
like that. But what
But
is it
Alfredo.
then?
To be real with you, it's tacos. I thought you would know this. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I was Latin in
Okay,
my I
tacos.
was
Yeah,
I was Latin in my past life. I was from uh
Mm-hmm.
probably the Dominican Republic or something.
yeah.
I was a real, you know what I mean? I was
Tacos
something to deal
life.
with. Yeah, man.
Tacos is a great
And I was
time.
just as bro, and I was just as fucking dark as I was. I am now. I was dark as hell then. I'm dark as hell now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's wepa season. You feel me? That's how it was. I'm telling you.
You can make anything to a taco. Shit.
Oh, dude, I was tripping because when I went to Florida, I was telling my shorty about the place we went to. They had just amazing food, and they had these tacos. They put bacon and chicken, and they
Yeah.
had guac, and also I was like, bacon and chicken in the taco. I'm like, nigga, take the bread. Stop talking to me. I'm like, just take the money, man. You don't have to tell
Right.
me nothing else.
Right.
You know, you
So
know.
what's going on this week, fellas? What's going on?
It's been too much happening, man. It's
I need
been
to
too much
catch up, and
happening.
you guys need to let me know what's going on.
Okay, let me just. I don't know if this is interest of anything to y'all, but we got Pooh Shiesty, man. We got Pooh Shiesty right now sending
What's going
shots.
on with him?
Apparently, there was some type of incident that happened where he made a comment on, I think, Young Thug's, current girlfriend right now. I don't
Yeah.
know, if they're, doing any type of engagements or anything like that, but I know that's his girlfriend for sure. And she gave some
Yeah.
comments on, um, was it a blog? I can't think if she was doing an interview or not, but she gave comments on, if niggas should be if niggas are worth waiting for, you know, like, nigga catch a bid, she gonna hold him
Yeah.
down. Like, does she think that's really worth it? And of course, she gave
What?
her spiel on it, and obviously she holding Thug down. You know what I'm saying? So you know how she feel about that. I guess Pooh Shiesty, he still got access to outside. He's still connected to the world. He know what's happening. He ain't put up like a, what I mean, like a motherfucking slave or nothing. He know what's happening. So he still got his ear to the streets. He listen to the blogs. He on social media still. Or
Right.
he's not talking to people who are. And he gave his comment on what she said, and it started getting ugly based off of the vernacular he was using. I think he might have said something like a
Well,
bitch or a
that's
hoe,
the thing, though.
something like that.
You're a celeb in jail. You're gonna still hear the stuff that's going on. They're not gonna,
Yeah, yeah.
you're treated differently. So
I want to
they're gonna
just
know what's
say,
going on.
yeah, I personally want to just say, because I personally on some real shit, I never was a Pooh Shiesty fan like that. That was a Pooh Shiesty fan. To be honest, I felt like he was pretty gassed. But that's just my opinion. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I wouldn't wish
I
the bullshit on
like
anybody.
a
Yeah,
few songs, but
Yeah. I don't gotta be a fan to wish, what I'm saying,
right,
him to get out the situation he in. Cause I you know what I'm saying, the shit's fucked up regardless. So that's how I just generally feel about that. But
yeah,
other than that, it's most likely just some shit he doing. He probably want niggas to start tapping in with him, paying more attention to him. He might start being more active. He probably want to get out there. He been away for a while. It's time for him to start doing some shit.
yeah.
We might be hearing about what's going on with him, an update with him pretty soon.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying? So that's definitely, could be right around the corner. Like, so don't be surprised if we hear anything about Pooh Shiesty possibly, having some type of update with his case as far as possibly getting out early or good behavior or anything like that. He probably doing what he's
You
supposed to do
think
right
so?
there. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard too much about him. He ain't in the blogs. He ain't in the news like that. This is the only thing I heard about him in the last couple of years. So I know he been
Mhm.
keeping his head down in there serving his time. And at least
Right,
at minimum, he connected with the people he need to be so he can be cool. Regard,
Right.
So I'm like, wish him the best on that. Like I said,
Mhm.
not no cap, I'm not no caping ass nigga. I'm not gonna go ahead and act like I'm a fan. I'm not a fan like that. But I do want niggas to know it's all respect. And if I see something like that happening to another indigenous man, another American Negro, I'm gonna feel the ways and be like, hey man, free that guy. He made some mistakes, man,
right.
but nobody need to be in slavery, man. That's literal slavery. So
That's a fact.
free
That's a
that, free
fact.
that, free that guy, man. But that's just what I really recently had heard about that particular thing. It's been so much I've been dealing with y'all. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Unpacking all the scandal shit. You know what I mean? Unpacking a lot of this stuff with a lot of these artists. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Not sure if you've been looking at everything that's been happening with academics, man. But academics it's been crazy for him recently. He
Mhm.
had the bitch steal the bag from him. The bitch got him for a bag. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's never fun. Never
What
fun.
like what 500K or something?
Some like that. Now
Who
the
was
thing
it?
with
Was his baby mama? I mean, his
hey man,
girlfriend?
it's his girl, bro. I
Cause the girl
look.
that the girl that filmed him in the house, she say she not the one. She say
Oh,
she ain't
really?
the one that
Who's
filmed him
to
on the couch and shit.
Yeah.
who's
She
to
say
say?
everybody saying it is her, but she say I'm not the one. She said, "Don't you think I'd be in jail or something like that if I did that?" She's saying it was
No,
another girl.
because the nigger said he's not pressing charges on this hoe.
Oh, really?
So no, I don't expect you to be anywhere. If a nigga just comes out and says, "Oh, somebody just stole some money from me," and I presume it to be this person, but I'm not pressing no charges, I'm not taking
Right,
any legal action. I
right.
mean, he flat out said. I mean, anyway, the bitches be goofy, and that's what I be trying
Yeah.
not to be so cut on these hoes, bro, and these niggas, bro. But sometimes
It's hard, man.
it's
I
hard,
mean,
bro.
they be getting out of line. You
It's
feel
hard,
me?
bro. You know what I'm saying? So this whole situation is messy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then for me, like I said, man, I think we talked about this a little while ago, man. Since he been on the academic, the Freddie shit, I have no real remorse for that. I do like his content. I do like what he does, but
Mm.
you talk about my city, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
I
I'm
know how that
saying?
can. I know how
Fuck
you
that.
feel about that. Like,
You know, either
with the
you
few
know,
people that's coming up out of there, nah, we ain't finna go for that.
yeah, this is
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
that's it's Michael Jackson and it's him. You
Come
know what I
on,
mean? And then
man.
we got Yosan Tyler. We got a lot of we got artists. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, bro, on players. Salute to Jerry, the on players out here. You know,
Okay.
it's niggas out here that's from the trenches, bro, that's putting on for this city, bro. And
Right.
I'm not going for
We
that
ain't
shit,
going
bro.
for it.
We
You
ain't
feel
going
me?
for the slander of no artist from
You
Gary,
dig?
Indiana, none of that shit. I ain't going none of it. Chicago, no Chicago slander, no Illinois slander. We not no Midwest slander. Period. We not going
You
for it.
dig?
It's over. So you know what I mean?
Yes,
That's just
indeed.
me. That's just me though, bro. That's how I'm looking at it. That's what I'm seeing with it. You know, a lot of niggas don't like everybody from their city, so of course you got them niggas in your city that's haters. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
the niggas hating on Freddie, it is what it is. But I'm a niggas gonna support. I'm a niggas gonna be real. Freddie been always one of my favorite artists. Always been, I always looked up to Fred. Salute to Fred. So fuck anybody trying to talk shit about him
Freddie
or trying to kick
Gibbs,
him when he
man.
going through something. Fuck them niggas. But whole time though, I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, like dig more into what was happening with academics, and it's like it's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
beef. It's a lot of turmoil, man. You know, and I don't know how
Right.
y'all would feel, but you know what we do. How would y'all feel if if the tables was turned? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's easy to judge people, especially a lot of these these content creators or some of these bloggers, journalists, any of these guys. It's real easy to be like, hey man, he a fuck nigga. He said this and that about this person, and I actually, you know, I care about this person's art, or I know this
Right.
person personally, or whatever it may
Right.
be, you know. And what if
Right.
the tables was turned and these people were coming at us like, hey, what about you said this? You said this, or hey, I don't like how this was portrayed. I was portrayed on your. So like, I do want to give a holistic viewpoint to it. Like he does not have the easiest job on earth. We all don't. You know what we do. This is not the
Right.
easiest thing on earth. But you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta call a spade, man. And he done ruffled a lot of niggas' feathers, man. So
Yeah, man. That's the
once
angle he
again,
wanna go with. You know, you gotta take what come with it.
hey man,
Right. Exactly.
something in me is telling me, man, it is op click up season, bro. I don't know what's telling me this.
Yeah.
It's op click up season. So just don't be surprised if you see that type shit. Speaking of
Right.
the op click up season, the
Mm-hmm.
Nicki thing. You know what's happening? What's going on with that, y'all? Like what y'all feel
Who?
about this Nicki shit? Like
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
ultimately, who do you
See,
feel like is really gonna win this battle, bro?
I don't know. I think Nicki on the clock, man. No, no, no. Uh, yeah. I don't know, man. I think she might have lost this.
Yeah, I think Nick
I
lost
think it's
her.
over. I think it's over, man. You know,
Well, we don't
yeah,
Jazz,
know yet. We
over,
don't
man.
know. We'll
Jazz, you
see.
just said that because you're a Cardi B fan, man.
That shit over, bro.
But that's Cardi B.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
shit is
I do
over,
like
man.
Nicki Minaj and everything like that. But like I said, her first verse was good, but then after that, it wasn't so good. You can't deliver so good at the beginning, and then the rest
Right,
it
right.
flops.
Her
You
rollout
can't
wasn't
go,
was smooth
especially
enough.
Nicki Minaj. Come on, Nicki Minaj was the queen, so show your crown.
You
Yeah,
know what it
man.
is? I think when we talked about this, in the effort of like me just supporting Nikki and seeing what was happening, and I'm not really in favor of any of the other parties that may be involved with the situation. But to be real with you, I noticed, like I said, I noticed a real pattern with this type of shit. That side, they're coming with disses and a certain type of when it's time for war, they have a strategic way of doing things. They're
Right.
dropping the weakest records first. They're not just
True.
going straight for the juggler. They're
So
not just
that
going.
means it's going more.
That's why, like she said, I got 5 records done, and even that Bigfoot record. Apparently, the one she just dropped, the Bigfoot record, this was like a freestyle she did years ago that turned into a record, and it just
Okay.
how trippy is that? It fits
Right.
what's going on, right? That's trippy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, to be honest, it has the origins from something that was unrelated clearly years ago, and now it's relevant. And she's applying it to what's happening. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I just think, it's so much with this topic. as far as just Nicki is concerned and Meg
Right.
is concerned. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not just one thing now. I have seen a lot of people saying that she's consistently beefing with the female artists she worked with. Don't know how to, I don't know what y'all think about that. Like, I
Oh,
don't know if you
Nikki.
think that's true. Yeah, like, I
I
don't know how
mean,
true you
I'm
think.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she could be a diva. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she could be a diva. You know, she kind of earned that right, man. You know, I consider her the queen of rap. You know what I'm saying? But she done took a couple L's when it
For
comes to
sure.
the beef side.
For
But all
sure.
that talking shit and all them tweets, nah. You know, your
Mhm.
rollout, you gave us your bars a couple days before the whole song came out.
Right.
So it didn't hit right, but I understand you waiting on a beat to get cleared and you want to throw these bars
Right.
out real fast,
You,
but you gotta
yeah.
trying to get your
Yeah.
shit set up for a record so you can make sales off of it. This is a rap battle, bitch. You
Yeah.
lost. You got 48 hours to respond. You know, you're dragging your
That's it.
foot. You
Right.
know, like I know you want to make your sales off of it and shit, but keep it to the essence, man. You get
Right.
called
Keep
out.
it really interesting though. Keep it
You
where
get
people
called
want to
out.
go ahead and get more. Tune in.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. And it was a
I mean,
nice.
you
I like
make
her
them.
bars.
You got you drop those two tracks. Everybody they each drop one, but then fans weren't impressed. It's like, but I get it. If you start
Mhm.
slow like that, your weakest stuff first, that's fine. But now, I mean, yeah, keep it entertained right now until you drop the next one.
Yeah.
But I hope the
Yeah.
next one will be better, and they need to drop it soon.
It's
I
over, bro.
mean,
It's
yeah.
done.
Look,
You
man.
lost that round. Somebody you can punch again,
Yeah,
but
I
you
guess
lost
you
that
could.
round. That round is
If you
over with.
Right, I actually do agree with you saying, bro. If you want to do a round for round aspect, because that's typically how this should be going. I would
Yeah,
definitely probably, yeah, I could kind of say she didn't go as hard as she could have in this particular moment. I'm really, 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 really hoping
yeah,
that the monster Nicki Minaj is still inside of her and
right.
she can
Right,
deliver
right.
that energy because that's really what I'm really, really waiting to hear. I'm waiting to hear that. Damn, I just shitted on him, Nicki. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'm waiting. I'm ready to hear that, Nicki, right now. I'm
Right.
hearing Roman right now a lot. Roman is
When she
cool.
was underground, I want to hear that shit.
That's when I'm ready to hear her go ridiculous, like, and I'm
It ain't
Yeah,
gonna
hoping it
happen.
happens soon.
It
You
ain't
feel
gonna
this?
happen.
You see what
No.
I'm saying? And it's like that's just the nigga in me. That's the hip hop in me that want to just see it, but I don't. It might be gone. I don't know. Like
we're gonna
Nicki's
tune
super
in though.
swagged
We're
out
gonna go
now.
ahead and make sure everybody's gonna tune into this though.
I feel
Now
what you're
if
saying.
Megan wanna put in the coffin, she can come with another track. Everybody gonna listen. But
Yeah,
responding back to all these tweets, that's a good move not to do. And
yeah,
I think she's been playing it pretty well on that end. Let her talk to herself. She mad. Nikki mad. You
yeah,
Right.
know what I'm saying?
yeah. Responding to the tweets was probably not a good move. Only thing I would say is just it makes me hate the internet a little bit because these
Right.
these people are just I don't
It's
know,
just the
man.
people, the fans are the ones that take it more seriously, and
Yeah,
they're the ones that go and stream. Which again, we talked about. This could be a really good PR move on both of them because they both, Nikki dropped something and Meg just announced that she's going on tour.
Right.
So it's a good promo, to go ahead and start some beef with somebody, especially again, come on, it's really something that people will talk about because again, Nikki don't like Cardi B or the beef between those two. So why not involve Meg in the middle of it? And why not use that as,
Facts.
hey, let's go ahead and do this? But again, they need to drop something else because you can't just drop each one and that's it. It's like, come on.
well, look, and like you said, and that's it. The thing with me is, bro, like this is super complete sidebar, but like just keeping it a buck, if you want to do the
Yeah.
research on the scripted reality that we live in, you could do that, and it's a lot of information about that. But which it falls in line with, okay, is this just promo?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is this just something that niggas are doing because I don't know? Um, they
Right,
both want to
right.
make money. I don't know. Like you do have to sit. What did Cat Williams say? He said, "Hey, me and Luda was invited to this thing. They said, look, one of y'all,
Ah,
I need one of y'all to make this move. If you with it, you with it. If you're not, you're not." Cat decided not to do it. Da 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 da. That's how he
Right.
told the story. So it's like,
mhm,
there you go. And then of course, I had a conversation with a lot of people about just generally. Now this doesn't fall exactly within the lines of what I'm about to say, but just
mhm.
generally it's involved in everything we're dealing with when it comes to media. Sometimes just promo or rollouts for different artists.
Right,
You have these fake events, and it's companies who they hire the actors, they hire the people, they set the demo up, and then you go viral, and you
right.
pay them for their service. Like we seen it with the baby. You know what I mean? We seen it with the Cam Cole situation. We
Mhm.
also seen it. I heard, I know about it through some sources that I know about some stuff that was happening just in the media with like 50 and other
Right,
people.
right.
Like I don't know if you remember the situation where he had, it was years ago. He was at dinner. This guy came up to him, was trying to freestyle to him. He was at dinner with a bitch.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was
He kicked.
outside. Y'all saw
That was
that?
outside and shit. The nigga ran up on him. That
Hmm.
whole demo apparently wasn't even real. Apparently it
I
was
can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. It was a little weird
apparently
reaction.
it's a play, and I hate to front niggas move, but
Hmm.
hey man, if I could give any nigga the game on this industry at any point, any nigga that's trying to do some music or something, and niggas that
Hmm.
listen to what we're doing, I'm gonna keep it a buck and tell you the truth. Like shit fake or
Right.
something. If it's fake, I'm gonna tell you it's fake. If it's real, I'm gonna tell you it's
Mhm.
real. And that's how this shit goes. So it plays on to, is this even real? Like what's really even happening? I mean, even Megan saying something about Nicki to initiate this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where is it coming from?
Right.
Behind the scenes,
Like
what's happening
something
behind the
happened to go
scenes?
ahead and start it anyways, whether it's promote or not.
You get
Something
what I'm
triggered.
saying? And that was my thing for people. It was like, okay, so once again, nobody really does. I mean, I'm not gonna say no one. Sorry, I really take that back because we in the era in the time of the internet journalist, the internet detective. You feel
Right.
me? The internet
Yeah.
spy. You feel me? Legit. So I don't want to say no one knows or thought about it, but generally speaking, the way I've been looking at this shit is that side has, like I said, they have an approach to things like this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
Facts.
Yeah.
Drake is approaching beef a certain way. Like, what did he do? He dropped Charged Up. Then after that, he dropped Back to Back. And after that, you
Right.
didn't hear too much after him after that, right? He had other shit, but it was a formula he was doing it. He
Hmm.
dropped one record, he gets a response. Something else
Right.
happens, he dropped another record, there's another response. You know what I'm saying? It's all strategically done. And then the fact that, you had niggas going on academics talking about the whole beef with him and Nicki and Mill and shit, and they were talking about um, it really started because of her.
Right.
It wasn't about nothing else. And it's like it for a nigga to spend millions of dollars to have corporations slander your name and stuff, it's
Right.
like, man, that was like when that Meek Mill beef, bro, that was like legendary,
I'm
like,
trying to tell you it was,
bro, advertisement and shit they had on this nigga Meek Mill, bro. They had this nigga on billboard saying "fuck Meek Mill." The mayor of Toronto was like, "Yeah, fuck Meek Mill." Like, how you get niggas to say this
Yeah,
shit,
he
bro?
got washed on that one, boy.
And that was, I
He
mean,
got
when
washed.
he came back though after all that shit. Meek came back, dropped a solid diss. It was
Right.
actually pretty solid. Niggas, it was received well. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that shit to say, bro, like this shit is tricky. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to know what has like grassroots foundations in this shit. Real
Right.
niggas getting the real shit, but then it's a lot of shit that's just this fairy tale shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's hard to know.
Crazy out here. It's a lot going on, man.
Man. So what did y'all so are y'all familiar with Go Yayo, Texas artist?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Did y'all hear anything y'all know anything that's happening with him right now? Apparently he got
Yeah, man,
released.
and they got released, and then they got him right back
Yeah.
in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
They
I
ain't really. I hate when they do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess whatever it wasn't ran concurrent or whatever. So it was some old charges, I guess. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? As soon as he got out,
right
he,
back in,
they booked him right back in.
and that
Damn.
shit is
He just
fucked
did
up,
what?
man.
How long he just did? 4, 5? Well,
No,
how long he just did?
no, gang, was it? No, it was like 3 or
Oh,
2
okay,
or it wasn't that long, but it was long enough. It was probably right
right.
before 21, 22. Sorry, 22 or something. So he been in there for a little bit. He ain't been in there that long. Been like 22. But the whole time it's like, fuck, you know? So
Right.
free
Damn.
that man. You know what I'm saying? Free that dude, man. Get it back on the streets. You know what I'm
That's
saying? That was
fact.
crazy. You know. I also been seeing stuff just generally with Fonnie Willis, man. I haven't seen a lot of stuff
Uh,
going on with her recently. I really would love to unpack this a bit because this YSL case is a really big thing right now, and a lot of people aren't really up to breast to what is happening, what could be the outcomes. And as of right now, currently today, obviously we know the trial's been going on. The trial's been going on now for what,
yeah. Had
a
they
few months?
they only got to what, one witness so far? Like they still on the same dude still?
You know that I could not tell you because it's been so many different things happening with the case.
Because I
It's
know they
hard to
got like
even,
how many
yeah.
witnesses they got? They got
They
like
had a but they apparent from, to be
100 or
honest with
something to go through.
you, and
This
this is
shit
the
gonna take a long
problem.
time, man.
They don't have all that for real.
You know what I'm
And the
saying?
judge was getting pissed at it. He was getting pissed because he was like, "You've been, it's a lot of cap going on." That's why,
Uh,
you see, Thug's lawyer's been pressing for a mistrial because
right.
it's looking like it's a lot of cap going on, or it's a lot of people that's not really trying to cooperate no more. You see the nigga Tick, he ain't really he had to fuck with him, but he ain't really fucking with him. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And that's
man.
how, and it's the thing. This is what's gonna keep happening with y'all. And I want to say this, you know,
hmm
you're not gonna keep it being able to extort people. I ain't gotta go too much more. I don't gotta. You exactly what I'm saying. Y'all not gonna be able to keep extorting people
hmm
to put people in slavery, bro. You're
hmm
not gonna be able to keep doing that. It's just not gonna work no more.
Mm.
It works for so long, bro. But at the same time, bro, as you see, look at the Tory Lanez case. The bitch
Right.
finesse these people.
Yeah,
Finesse
yeah.
these
Kevin
people.
was able to do
You're
that, man.
not going to keep being able to do the things y'all do because these people are just as dirty as the nigga who pulling the trigger. It be that deep with this shit sometimes. So fuck all these people that's trying to keep people in slavery and keep people in, behind bars and shit.
Bonnie Willis, she got an open
Fuck these
investigation on
people.
herself, don't she?
This is what I'm
Oh,
talking
really?
about.
On the
This is what
way,
I'm talking
you
about.
know, shit, they
It's
already
over with.
opening up that shit. They trying to get to the bottom of that, man. What's
It's
going
over
on?
with. The thing with me is this the problem I got
She
with the
been
bitch.
fucking on vacation. What the fuck she been doing? You know what
Gang,
I'm saying? Using
gang,
some of
this
that
the problem.
bread.
This the problem I got with the bitch, bro. I'm gonna tell you flat out what's the problem I got with the bitch. This is the problem I got with the bitch. The problem I got with the bitch is for one, um, okay, let's put this in perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she going after Young Thug and the gangs? The hood is always the hood. It's always gonna be the hood. You can be mayor for how long can you be mayor? I think it's like 2 terms, right? It's
I
like a
don't
couple of
know.
terms or something like that. You don't. I mean, I don't know though, because mayor is definitely different. That's state. We're
Mm-hmm.
not talking about. So it's
Right.
obviously a higher branch to that. But I don't know how long you can be mayor. I think it's like a couple of terms, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she can't be mayor forever. She has to go to the next plateau. I mean, this is a plateau for her. She has to go to the next. So she has to, put people in position that will be the next people to do whatever she feels like will, elevate the city or put people in position to do things that will not only, give her a look, but also it will, show the people that she's doing what she should be doing for the city. It's all
Right.
commendable. I don't have no problem with that. You know. Then you also have her doing whatever she's doing to elevate her platform, which is if you can put on your resume that you locked up 100 gangs and took crime down 50% within your city and your jurisdiction, how does that not look good when you go and say I want a seat in Congress, and I want
Right.
to do X, Y, Z. How does that not look good? That's what they. Oh, I locked up Donald Trump. How does that not look good? That's the point. You know what I mean? She's as
Right.
ambitious. Gotta give it to her. That's cool and shit. But
And you know, they say what she had relationships with the other side too, like
she
Big
had.
Left.
This is what I'm talking. It's
You
just
know
it.
what I'm
Listen,
saying? From back in the
the
day, they say they got pictures of her throwing up shit from in the hood when she was young. You know, she
bro.
little
If they
project
got this
made.
shit, if they look, and you put me on game, cause I'm
Mhm.
already going there, bro. But now you damn near, you know what I'm saying? You damn near throwing like a
Yeah,
fucking.
man. I'm waiting for that
It's a
AK to open
touchdown
up,
pass.
man.
Like, listen, it's just listen. So I have no problem, and I'm saying this to say I have no problem with none of that stuff. I'm being real. I have no
Mhm.
problem with someone doing what they're supposed to do. What did Thug even say? I can't be mad at the law. Everybody got to have a job, and everybody want to be a star, right?
Right.
Let them be that. You know what I'm saying? So, but my whole thing is, like I said from jump, you know, the ambitions of her dreams or her she's biting off a lot more than she can chew. It's getting heavy. So now this shit is coming out from the Trump case that she been fucking the prosecutor she had.
Man, you
They
know,
they've been
allegedly, you know
flying.
what I'm
They've been
saying?
flying. This is okay. So we're gonna say allegedly, right? But they've been flying to wherever they going, wherever they're going. He on the mile high pussy. You hear
Right,
me?
right.
He tagging that. You know what I'm talking about in the PJ, in the
Mm-hmm.
PJs. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's how he was doing it, and it is what it is. And she, whatever. She ain't no bad looking bitch. Do you? But here's the thing, though. You didn't cover your tracks, bitch.
Yeah.
You trying to bite off more. You can shoot or attack a fucking rapper. You know what I'm talking about? And it's people that's probably doing, real kidnapping and shipping bitches off places and shit. It's niggas doing all type of fuck shit.
And they got a couple more cases too, like they trying, like some more Ricos. They done.
I
They got
guarantee you, it's just
another
about a
gang in
nigga.
Atlanta too. They
It's just a bro. It's just about some niggers. It's
they
not
threw out
about
a couple of them things, boy. She
bro.
going to get a few of them boys.
Niggas. Nobody real like nothing. And I'm not saying niggas ain't doing nothing. Niggas is
Right,
out
right,
here
right, right.
tagging
But
shit.
you know, it's still
You
it's
know,
still a higher up than those. These low level. If you ask me, this low
this is
level.
bullshit. Yes, it's bullshit.
You gonna
Where's the
go for
KKK
Rico?
organizations? Where
If you
you
gonna
ain't
go
you
for
going after them?
Rico, you gonna go for the big money, the money that's coming down to these rappers.
That's all,
That's who's supposed to get the Rico. I mean, but
bro.
I know they got to clean up the streets. They feel like they got to clean up the street because there's a lot of
I'm with
murders
it.
and shit going up. But
I'm
you
with it.
still ain't cutting off the head. That ain't cutting
I'm
off the
with it.
head.
My problem with it, like I said, the bitch is out here doing certain shit and she's not cleaning up home. So then she goes to make this speech and say, "I'm a flawed person and I made mistakes before. I'm a human and all this other bullshit." And it's like, oh, so
Right.
what you're saying is you not denying that you sucked this nigga dick. That's all you saying. You not denying that you sucked this nigga dick because you did, and you wouldn't be able to say that if them niggas didn't have whatever they had. This shit is too specific. And
Yeah.
that's why the thing, all this, especially the shit that's been just leaking out, dropping now, has been too specific. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Too specific.
And
It's like
YFN got it good, don't he? Lucci on his way home. He about
he
to
on
be
his
back
way
on
home.
the microphone.
This
He
is
about
hey,
to
so
be
what
back putting out music.
do you think it's some type of
That
telling
boy got a
going
sweet
on,
little
or do
deal
you
going
think it's some
on.
type of they said
And when they say he go up for the board, they ain't gonna dispute it. They gonna let him. You know what I'm saying? They say,
they
hey, go ahead and
saying
let him go.
they saying they not really knowing if they could trust they this might be another Rollo situation where we see what's happening, but his day one niggas and stuff, they may not be rocking with how he may have handled the
Right,
situation.
right, right,
Cause I don't know how he got out of the nigga died. He drove the nigga to the nigga crib, threw the nigga out the car that died in the car, and drove off in
right.
his own car, registered to his gang.
Yeah. They
That's
got
a
off of that.
lot. That's a lot. You not I don't know how you that's a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot. Hey, all I can say is that's a lot. I don't know what
Four,
happened.
5 months. YFN Lucci, he home. He gonna be
I thought they
home.
said 3.5, bro. I
I
thought they
mean, I
said three
think
and a half.
they gonna let him serve the rest of that on probation, but I think they gonna let him
Oh
out,
yeah,
man.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
You know what
three
I'm
and a half
saying?
months and after he out, he back home.
They
Hey,
gonna
and
let him
salute
out,
to
man.
him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need to come home. I don't know the situation between him and Thug. I've been more like a Thug fan, so by far, like on the extreme level. So it's like I can't even say I even rock with FN Lucci like that enough to say I know what's happening
Don't
with him.
Gunna gotta go back on the stand?
It's a
Gunna.
possibility. He could be summoned, but in the fact that he could be summoned, I think it's put into his situation to where he doesn't. It's a way he can get out of it.
We
You
gonna
see how
see,
the
man.
you see how the security guard went missing for the Tory thing. He just went
Right.
missing, right? You know what I'm saying? There you go. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like this shit finna really implode on itself, bro. Like niggas ain't gonna keep being able to extort niggas to you know, this is
Right.
not happening. That's why, like, you see the bitch is getting, cracked over top her head, having her legs up with the nigga she hired in airplane. Then you
Right.
got the big nut shit you were talking about. But she cool.
Mhm.
It's all motive. It's damn near over with. It's like it's no way you can be in any way, shape, or form. I don't give a fuck when and how connected to the nigga who died. That is a main part of this case. In any way, shape, or form, they got pictures of you or whatever the fuck. If that's true, this case is over with. It's done. It's just so much to the point where so much has happened. This has progressed so much they can't just say, okay, we're just gonna stop it. It has to go
Right.
through all the processes. Whatever else needs to happen just needs to happen. And it's gonna go through the process. If this bitch in any way, shape, or form, bro, gets fucked over in this Donald Trump shit, we gonna see Thug back home very soon.
We gonna keep our
I'm
eyes
sure.
open, man.
So salute to Thug, man.
Big
Free Thug,
I'm
bro.
sure.
You did.
Thug,
Free
man.
Thug, man. You know what I'm saying?
You
Free
know?
That's
Thug,
a
bro.
lot of things going on right now, though. That's
Yes,
crazy.
indeed. Yes,
We
indeed.
barely scratched the surface on top of that.
I
But you know how we do.
know.
Like,
Right, right,
shit, it's too much happening, to be honest with you.
right.
There's a lot going on.
You know what I'm saying? And to be real, what's been happening in the dating world right now, man, I've been looking in the dating world. I've been seeing a lot of shit that's happening with the young niggas and the young females that's happening in the dating world. Like, y'all been seeing
Mhm.
anything in the dating world that's been going on recently, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, too much shit is going on right now as far as the dynamics of young niggas and young women. And
Really?
too much shit is fake. Like, you see all these situations where it's hard to even take things real. Like, you can have a situation you
Right.
see on social media and it's completely
Right.
fake.
Exactly.
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
it's
So,
it's more about impressing everybody else and having more viewers and stuff like that. They'll create anything,
Right.
and you really can't really believe what's real or not, or if they're
Right.
just doing it for the content.
that's a
Facts.
fact.
That's hard. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta let a bitch know, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Tuh. You feel me? If I
Yeah,
feel
man.
like,
It's
hey,
all about
it's
social media now. It seems like it's all about being online, doing podcasts, doing anything like that, going live, and people will go ahead and go to the extreme just so they could go
Mhm.
ahead and get the likes and everything like that. So
yeah, yeah.
It's a
And it's
new year.
and to be real with you, I've
mhm.
definitely seen a lot of people, um, you know, y- just even the scenarios that I deem as somewhat cringeworthy
Mhm.
because I can tell they not real, or I
Yeah.
could tell it's somebody just clout chasing.
All right.
Right.
I even can give some type of thought to it, and it's like even the bitch that came out and was talking about guys that come and talk to her, take on a first date, she agrees to it. It can't be anything less than a certain standard. So she can't go
Mhm.
to fucking Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
Can't go to this on a first date. And I'm like, shorty,
And again,
what?
that brings up, people to go
What?
ahead and watch that. It kept people like, okay, are females really acting like this? Stuff
Right.
like that. And again, it's all about the content. They trying to go ahead and get somebody to go ahead and talk about, and that's what it did. It had people talk about it.
Right.
Yeah. And they was actually people were giving me the gist that they were, I would say, like, following other trends that was happening, like other content creators, and she was
Yeah.
following a lot of stuff that they were doing and just
Mm.
replicating it and doing it in her own way. And that's what the problem I got. Like, so the dating shit for me is like, I feel like it's not even really it's just, man. Used to be able to I used to be able to meet girls on Twitter. Crazy as it
Right.
sounds. Meet a
On
Oh,
girl
Twitter?
bro,
damn.
bro, I have met
But
girls
it's
from
kind of hard
Twitter, from
though.
all like from Cali, from like
Well, I
bro,
done met some females from Twitter, but not off like to where, like I'm finna holler at you. Like I done met females on a lot of apps, but
bro,
Twitter,
Yeah.
and I like
back in the
Twitter too.
day, bro, I'm talking 2014,
Mm,
13, when it was really a
yeah,
dope app.
it was a
Like, it was
thing. Yeah, it
really
was a real thing.
connecting.
Right.
A bitch would just get on there like, hey, come chop it up with me. You
Yeah, I
chop it up
believe
with
that.
her. You could hit a bitch up you really like and be like, hey, I'm trying to chop it up. This
Right.
shit is fuck now. It's no way the same.
It
Like,
is.
it's
It
no way
is.
the same. Like, you could meet bro, like I'd be on a FaceTime with this bitch every day. This bitch would be damn trying to come see a nigga from
Mhm.
Twitter, not from nothing else. Like that, like
Right, right, right.
MySpace day. Like when MySpace was, bro, that
Mhm.
shit really, we really from an era, bro, that will never be duplicated again. These niggas
Right,
had to
right,
bring
right,
God down here, dog.
right,
These niggas got to bring God down here to outdo us, cuz. You feel what
right,
I'm talking about? Like, for real. Like, in the era we was doing shit and how we got shit done and what we had, they gonna have to really, these 2015 babies and 2020,
right.
they gonna have to make a fucking meteor come down this bitch.
For
With, you know what I'm
real.
saying? With niggas in the band in that bitch going hard, going crazy, like on some alien shit. These niggas
Yeah,
gonna have to do the second coming to outdo what the fuck we did, bro. On the
right.
music, on the getting the bitches, on everything. Like these young niggas right now, bro. I can't even imagine what they're gonna have to do.
It's so different now though.
I can't even imagine. Like, straight up.
I mean, people meeting people offline. I think online dating is up a lot though.
It's the
I don't think a
normal
lot of
thing
people.
now, you know. You meet someone easily online.
Right, right. I done met a
So
few. I ain't gonna lie. I done met a few over the years. You know what I'm
Can I
saying?
ask
Not
a
recently.
question?
What's up?
go ahead, ask
No,
your
no, no.
question.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm
Okay.
sorry for cutting you off, bro. No, go ahead before I ask that question, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, you good, but yeah, man, I ain't met none recently. But when I say recently, probably in the last year.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I mean, they still there. Like,
Right on.
I don't close the door on online dating at all.
You can't. You can't.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You
It's the
can't.
way it is
Still there.
now.
You can't.
It's the
Yes,
way it
indeed.
is right now, you know. It's like it's so easy to meet someone online. You don't have to go nowhere. You can meet someone
Right.
sitting in your house, just on the computer and
That's a
or on
fact.
your phone. You know, you can go ahead and be doing something. You can go ahead and meet someone online. You know, there's so many ways that you can go ahead and meet someone
Right, right.
than how it used to be. You know, it just makes it easier.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But hey, it's that month. It's February. You know, it's Valentine's Day coming up.
Oh shit.
So everybody's probably trying to go ahead and get with someone, you know,
Valentine's Day is right around the corner, man.
right
You
around
know,
the corner.
hell, I might even have me a little. I think I might have me a little Valentine. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying? Right
shit.
in time for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
You know,
shit.
if she act right, you feel me?
Oh,
It might be going down, but other than that, I'm playing it day by day. Shout out to
okay.
all the lovers out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all day is on the way. Believe that.
But
Chocolate,
this is,
balloons, all that.
but you know, this is the month of love, you know, and so it's not just the
Right?
day, but you know, it's about just being positive, being loving, and just being, like I said, being positive,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
you know.
Believe that.
But yes, this is, I mean, there's a lot of things going on this month, you know, that's, you know, of course, what we know is, you know, Black History Month, and we know it's
Mhm.
Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also Body Awareness Month.
Right,
And it's
right.
the month to go ahead and Love your body. Be
Mhm.
positive. Be confident about your
Right.
body.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
And so I mean, what's the best way to go ahead and celebrate? I mean, it's something that all months long you need to enjoy. Like again, Valentine's Day, you want to find someone to maybe love someone
Right. Right.
and show affection, whatever. But but yeah, there's other things going on. Like today, did you know today, the first of the month, was Dark Chocolate Day?
Okay. Okay.
For the
Dark
dark
chocolate.
chocolate. Yeah, dark chocolate.
Okay.
And then, um, so that was the first of the month. The second right now is National Work Naked Day. So,
Okay.
and that's for the people that work at home because there's more people that stay at home, work, you know.
Right.
It'll be a day to celebrate. Hey, why not go ahead and be at work working your stuff naked?
Right.
It was something that they started doing, something again, just showing that, kind of like a freedom, that you have at home, but you're still working. Just make sure that you're not in a meeting or anything like that that's gonna show you in a video camera.
Right. Right.
Right. So then we come to February 5th. What day is that? February 5th is Monday. So February 5th is Shower with a Friend Day.
Okay.
And that means, hey, it's a good time to go ahead and shower with someone.
Right. Right.
Why not have a little fun and then go shower together and have a little bit more fun, right? So make sure you guys realize that February 5th is Shower with a Friend Day.
With the friend.
All right. And of course, we know February 14th. February 14th is Valentine's Day. As we know, that is a day of love, day of couples, exchanging gifts or love, anything like that. Treat each other, celebrate Couples Day. But
Right.
also, did you know that February 14th is Condom Awareness Day?
Okay.
They want you to go ahead and, of course, educate yourself, especially if you're not in a strong, serious relationship. Maybe you want to protect yourself, especially again, how we were talking about social media dating. It's so easy. There's so many hookup apps that, a lot of people just hook up, but they don't understand where, we still have the serious issues out there in the world. We have STDs, we have pregnancies, we want to go ahead and prevent that. So if you just try to go ahead and have a little bit of fun, I
Right.
mean, you could go ahead and make condoms into that equation. You could go ahead and make it as best as you can, But it's better because a lot of times, hey, you don't know who you're sleeping with.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
Speaking of knowing who you sleeping with, right? I went to
Yeah.
pose a question. I had some technical difficulties earlier, and I'm back. I'm back. And I'm
What's the
live, and I'm
word?
looking good. You feel me? I just wanted to know, man. So as far as just the online dating scene, man, we were talking
The
about that earlier,
online.
right?
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And the fact that you were talking about that, right? Knowing people, trusting people, right? Having that understanding with them. If you would have any experiences, I would say, as we were talking about earlier, as far as just the MySpace era,
Mhm.
maybe even Facebook, whatever, whatever
Right.
whatever medium that was you were using to get these bitches, man. What experiences could you share with us that could have some type of you know it could touch somebody, give them some some game, or show somebody something, could be just even a crazy story. I can definitely tell you some shit. You know, I feel
I
like it's
mean,
only right.
and that's the thing though. Online dating now, that's again the normal thing to do now. But it's basically the same thing how it was before. It's like you meet someone you don't know them, you have to get to know them. Back
Right.
then, you took your time to get to know people. Now it's like more like, okay, we live at the moment. Or,
Right,
some people still do go
right,
ahead and take that time. But again, it's like you don't get to just, you can meet someone so much during online because you don't know if what they're telling you is true. They
Mm-hmm.
just typing you a message.
right, right. That's a
So,
fact. That's a fact.
yeah.
That's a fact. And I guess you do have to approach certain situations, you know what I mean, with just, accordingly, with caution sometimes.
But that's why, that's with all this social medias, hookup apps, dating apps, that's why February 14th is not just Valentine's Day, but it's also Condom Awareness Day. You know,
Right.
hey, if you don't want to go ahead and become a parent in 9 months, hey, make sure you go ahead
Condom
and strap it
awareness.
on, right?
Oh my gosh.
You gotta go ahead and strap it
Hallelujah.
on. Okay, so then let's move along. February 15th.
Yeah.
It's Single Awareness Day. It's the day after Valentine's Day, and singles get to go ahead and celebrate.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
because it's not bad to go ahead and be single. There's a lot of positive things when you're single. You don't have to have somebody to go ahead and celebrate these holidays, but that's why you have February 15th. You have Single Awareness Day.
Right.
But also,
Mm.
February 15th is also Side Chick and Side Dude Day. When you have that side piece on the side and you can celebrate with them on Valentine's Day because you're with your main one. Well, the next day, you get to go ahead and go with number two.
Number
Okay.
two, boyfriend number two.
Boyfriend number two.
Yeah.
Hey,
I guess that's what
no,
it
but
is.
really,
Huh?
they made that like a little day for them too.
Right.
So why not? You can't make this feel special on Valentine's Day. Why not the day after? And hey, here's another thing though. Good about February 15th. The
Mhm.
day after Valentine's Day, hey, all the chocolate is like 50% off.
Yeah. So if you fat as hell,
Uh,
That's the best
that might
time
be
to buy
news for you.
candy.
So if you fat as hell, maybe that means something to you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means anything to anybody,
Like
but
that's the day that you go and buy all the
if you in
candy
the
that
plus
you
size
can.
community, the chocolate's gonna be 50% off. You
50%
know, I
off
don't
or
know. I don't know
more.
if that's
yeah.
It's
50% of some
Valentine's Day
niggas,
candy.
but it may be. So hey, look out for that. Salute to niggas who want to eat all the chocolate.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Right. And
salute
so
to
then
y'all.
we
I
go
guess.
to the end of the month, February 25th. February 25th is Chocolate Covered Nuts Day. So make sure you have your
Oh wow.
chocolate covered
Chocolate
nuts
covered
that
nuts, huh?
day.
Okay.
And that concludes for the month of February. Come on. February, so Body Awareness Month. So this
Right.
month is go ahead and be positive about your body, love your body. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot expect someone else to love you if you don't love yourself, right?
That's a
You
fact.
really can't give someone love and then expect them to give you love and then you don't even love yourself.
Right.
So why not go ahead and take this time to go ahead and love yourself, love your body. Everybody comes in a different shape or form, but
Mhm.
That's a
hey,
big fact.
all be confident in ourselves and look good and feel
That's a
good.
big fact.
Feel
Right.
good. Why
Right.
not? And this is the month where it's to love your body, and why not to try to go ahead and find out what you really like in bed, what turns you on. So why
So
not explore your body, right?
Right. Right.
Go ahead and learn your body Because how are you going to tell someone, hey, do this, this is what I like, if you haven't even tried it yourself? Maybe you might not like it. Maybe you think you like it, but when somebody
Mhm.
tries it, you decide that you didn't like it. So why not do some things that you like, especially with your body, and learn what you like, what turns you on. Oh, well, maybe I might like this, I like to go ahead and be touched here
Right.
or a touch there. But how are you going to know it, what you like, if you don't experiment, explore?
Right.
See, the thing is, you know what I'm saying, exploration in general is the main thing. If we talking about just, that whole topic, truthfully, I view um sex as a vehicle of transportation because both parties are going somewhere and
Right,
you trying to take the bitch the farthest you can take. I mean, when you really care about pleasing a woman, excuse me,
right.
because I'm a nigga, so my vernacular is not pleasing to everybody's ears. But just generally, when you trying to please her, you trying to take
Yeah,
Right.
her to the highest place you could take her from a physical experience that can transmute to a spiritual or somewhat out of body experience. So my whole thing is, and when that's happening, it's ultimately going to transfer to you, and then you guys will experience that together. So it's like
Right.
me picking, it's like me pulling up to her crib, me picking her up, and we going somewhere. I'm taking her somewhere, and we finally get
Mhm.
there, and we go have a good time. It's like a climax. Once we get there, it's this. Wow, this is great. I'm enjoying myself. That's
Facts.
literally
but
how I
and
see this
that's
shit.
right. No, I see what you're saying, but yeah, and that's the thing, though. How are you gonna go ahead and people again talking about this whole hookup apps, social media. A lot of people just go ahead and really just go and hook up, but then
Yeah, bitches been
it
fucking. These
might not
renegades been out
be.
here.
You might not even end up liking it. You might not even attracted to the person, and then you might not hit them up, and then the other person, again, situations could be different. But if you feel like
Mhm.
you didn't get satisfied, well, maybe you didn't express yourself.
Right. Okay. So let me pose a question to you. Right. Let's just say generally, like let's just say on some real shit.
Yeah.
Have anybody ever truly experienced a long distance relationship? A true, not you fucked with a bitch who lived somewhere else and y'all linked a couple times, and I'm talking about like like you were saying, this is your girlfriend or this is your boyfriend or whatever the case may be, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
really for real long distance relationship.
I have not.
Nah. Nah.
I think that's
I can
very
respect. I can
difficult to
respect
go
you
ahead
saying
and
that.
do. I mean, that would take a really strong relationship to make that work.
Yeah, mindset. Yeah, for sure, mindset. And that's what if you guys aren't familiar with Clubhouse or the social audio, um, side to social media, it's really amazing. We have our own platform there. It's called Haunted Mansion. We were actually there this earlier today, and we were talking
Mhm.
shit, enjoying ourselves. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. If you need to tap in, please hit us up. I will put it out there for everybody. Make sure y'all tap in.
That's a
We
fact.
actually, we were chopping it up about this earlier. In the
Right.
audio space, man, and
Right.
it's just prevalent. This shit is very prevalent. Salute to everybody that's fucking with the Haunted Mansion. Let's just set it off the
Right.
rip. And everybody's fucking with
Right.
Media Game. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to just say that off the rip. Love y'all. Straight
That's a
up.
fact. That's a
Everybody's fucking
fact.
with everybody. But if everybody's, anybody that's tuned in on, multiple platforms, you would know what we tapped into. You know what I'm saying? And this stuff is prevalent, in the community when it comes to the dating scene. Even on a long distance, type of thing. You see how Trigger responded, bro. It's like, I'm not doing that. It's not
Yeah,
happening.
and
That's
now
very
It's not
I will
happening.
say this though. I will
It's
say
not
this
happening.
though. I can't do it. Only way I could do it if I felt like it was the future for us to, come together as one. That'll
Mm-hmm.
have to be the mission if I'm doing any type of long distance relationship. The plan is to be together. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if it
Mm-hmm.
ain't no plan for us to be together, I couldn't be in no relationship. But I can rock with you. We can do
Right.
what we do. We can come
Mm-hmm.
from city to city, but if we're gonna be in a relationship, the plan is for us to be
Mm-hmm.
in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Same
Right.
spot, you know. I
Same
can't do
demo.
that shit. Yeah, I
I
ain't
can
with all
respect that. I can respect that. And to be real, I'm gonna be like 50% transparent. So of course, I have dealt with it wasn't a long distance per se, but it was distance enough to make it hard for niggas to see each other every day for sure. You know,
Right.
you're talking at least a couple hours. But so
Right.
niggas was dealing with each other, and you know how that is. You know, it's always something. It's always some type of dynamic to where it makes it challenging. And me, you talk about my younger days, so I'm out here trying to
Right.
crack everything. I ain't
Right.
trying to take none of that shit serious. So I don't give a fuck. But you know, the way a nigga got the way the nigga got the demo set up. I mean, you know,
Right.
I ain't got to. You know,
Right. Right.
you
Right.
listen. I look up to the ism. I
Mm,
never said I was the ism though. But I'm telling you
right.
right now, I'm on some Mac shit. You know
Mm,
what I'm talking about? Like, I ain't gotta go into detail, but the demo is sweet. You
right.
know what I mean? I'm low key, you know what I'm saying, calling shots. And if I wanted to take it, you know what I mean, even further, I could have did that shit because I'm talking about a bitch coming into town to see me. I ain't
Right.
going,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You know? And I'm putting that demo all the way together to where I'm, you know what I mean? I'm having my way, as Sinful would say. I'm
Right.
having my
Right.
way. So it's like you can
Yeah.
have the demo,
See.
you know what I'm talking about? Like you can have the demo set up a certain way, but to call it a relationship, I can't call it a relationship because once it
Yeah.
got to a certain level, I know what I was on
Right. Right.
and I knew what she was on, and it wasn't finna go past what it was supposed to go past, you know, for her. Plus,
And
it got
that's
so
where you
messy.
have that
To,
understanding. If you can have that understanding, it can work,
yeah.
but then again, it depends what it is, you know.
Right.
Depends on who you're talking about. You know, if
Hmm.
you're dealing with somebody that's actually like, you know,
Depends on what
on
kind of
your
relationship
speed,
you have with them. Yep.
that's
Mm,
why I like again, I don't know if anybody that was here last week when we had a conversation, or I think it was a couple of weeks ago we had a conversation and I was talking about the women who are actually, you know, putting this shit forward that a nigga that's approaching you should be maybe buying your items at the gas station or buying your shit at the grocery store if he trying to get to you, you know, he trying to get at you. He's trying to
right.
get you know, he's trying to get to the box. He should be telling you, yeah, I can buy whatever you want. I can buy whatever you need. From the first jump, I should be just trying to buy whatever. I was just like dumbfounded by this shit. I was like, hold on, bro. So the game is elevated this much that you let these lesbian hoes trick
Mm,
y'all into thinking we supposed to act a certain way when that's what they
Right.
doing to get y'all at. That's what they doing to get you to lay up and munch on you. I don't
right.
give a
Right.
fuck about that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with a real nigga is gonna fuck with a real situation. If
Right.
it really was where you fuck with a bitch and you see she down bad for real, at the end of the you know the exchange where y'all talking or what all you know, and you be like, damn, hold on, she really don't got no money. A real nigga gonna step in and say, hold on, I got you. But you expecting the shit makes that shit like goofy.
Right.
You expecting that shit make that shit goofy as hell.
That's a
Like
fact, man.
this shit is transcended past just I like you, I fuss with you. Now motherfuckers is entitled to shit that they don't even have the rights to be entitled to. I just met you, bitch. Why the fuck I gotta buy anything for your ass,
Right. On
bitch?
the person, like there was this
I
one
just
I just saw yesterday. It's like, well, since you want to take me out on a date, I think you should go ahead and pay for my babysitter.
like what? I
Like, really? It's like,
no,
no.
no. Why would I do that?
Why would
If
I ask a
no,
man to do that? It's like I'm the one that's gonna choose. Okay, will it be worth it to go out on a date with you? Then I'll go ahead and pay for the babysitter. If not, then
right,
it's not worth it.
right. And for me personally, I've dealt with so much shit where I've like been traumatized so much by the social media shit. I had to
Yeah,
transcend that and be like, okay, you know, some stuff is real, some stuff isn't. Everybody goes through that phase where they kind of see what's happening and then you see what's really happening. So
Right.
you can't compare the two, but it's now this shit is one and the same. Like I see
But
a skit like the girl I told you about. I just was talking about where the girls tell these girls are talking about this nigga gotta buy something from me in order to get my number. If you fucking with me, you see him at the gas station, buy my shit. That's gonna make me give you a number. And to be honest with you, I mean, like you basically asked me to be a trick, and no,
right.
you
No,
know what I'm
but then
saying?
again,
Like,
I mean, no matter where it's real or not, social media, people watch it, so people expect to go ahead and act that way, and that's not, again, it's like why we had to make the men obligated to go ahead and go if they want to go out on a date with you, they gotta do all this stuff, and or you bring the kids with you so they could eat you, or you can't go to the
dog,
cheesecake factory, stuff like that. It's like you're making
I
it more
really,
complex when it, you know.
you actually just have a. It's like you can't relate to bitches doing this type of shit, but I actually experienced a bitch doing this type of shit to me before. I had a bitch that I
Okay.
knew her for a while. She had kids. Um, you know, I think I was talking to her. We chopped it up. We were supposed to be linking it up to chill.
Yeah.
Told her, yeah, that's cool. She wanted me to meet her at McDonald's. I told her, sure, pull up. They pull up at the You Dig. I get there. She got her shorties with her. I'm like, oh, for sure. I don't give a fuck. So she like, hey, can you buy this, grab this, da 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 da. I was like, for sure. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And for me, like a real nigga in a situation where that kind of stuff just pops up,
You're
you
not
you
gonna say no.
you have to be prepared for it. It's not just about pleasing the girl or any of
Yeah.
that. It's just a man. A man just takes care of everything. Like it's just what it
Right.
is. So it's like whatever, sure. Like I don't give a fuck.
So so
You know
and
what I mean?
that's the thing though, like you said, you have to be prepared. As a man, you need to be prepared because nowadays everyone comes with a child. Basically, it's very rare to see someone that is single with no kids. I mean, and that's what you have to be prepared for, like you said, as a man, just in case, because maybe you have already saw it like on her social media that she has kids, she taking picture with kids, stuff like that.
Right.
But then you, like you said too, you're put in a situation, a position where what are you gonna say as a man? You're gonna go ahead and take care of what you have to. You're not gonna say no.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And that's why I
Exactly.
looked at this shit from a different perspective of like
Yeah.
just knowing that if I have to do what I gotta do, then that's just what's happening, that's how it's happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't really look at shit the way I used to. So from a young nigga perspective,
Yeah.
a lot of young niggas will probably feel like, why am I doing anything for this bitch? Or why am I whatever? And that's
Yeah.
cool. But when it really comes down to it, the real thing and the real aspect of this shit is I have to be a man first before anything. A
Yeah.
man or a father. I have to be that shit first before I approach a certain you know what I mean, when shit happens. Like or I have to be you know what I mean, a man, like literally. Like you gotta just handle shit. That's what your job is, to be the solution to everything. Like when you apply your shit, it's supposed to be I'm the solution. You know what I'm saying? And that's sometimes big shoes to fill. So in the dating world, you approach a situation where it's trauma involved in your situation, in a past
Right.
tense type of situation. It may be things where niggas dealing with shit and they don't have the outlet to really, you know, discuss this shit or let this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Or put themselves in position to be able to be like, hey, I'm expressing myself for real, for real. Like, niggas don't have that shit. Hey, you gotta
Right.
let
They
niggas
don't.
know.
A lot of times.
Even your homies, your close, you gotta be able to like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be open to that. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
feel me?
No, I understand that. That's what it is. But anyways, we had a pretty good show tonight. you know, we talk about a lot of things tonight. And I hope everybody does tune in next time for our next show. And I have a few shows tonight, so hope you guys go ahead. Excuse me. You guys follow us on YouTube. You can go ahead and find me under Professor Jazz. That's Professor YAZ.
That's a fact.
And then we'll go ahead and see you guys in another night.